Okay, guys and gals, so here's the thing. This project we're doing is a continuation of last year. There was a big chicken coop over here where the machine is. Huge. It was actually a shed that was converted. And then there was woods all here. You can see the line kind of where the new grass meets the old. And there was a whole bunch of land over here that was overgrown. And I came in here and I cleared all the trees, all the land, everything last summer, all the way down to there. Looks like they had some blowdown from the wind we had with those branches. Maybe I'll grab them for them. But this was all like from that gate over. You can see the new grass line. If you follow my finger, it came right, see it? Came right around here to there. That was all woods all the way around, and they built this little fire pit. We didn't do it. Oh, and I also built a parking pad out front and cleared on the corner. You can see they have a camper over there. It's a long camper. I'll show you that in a minute. But the reason why we're here today, they had somebody come in to build this chicken coop and tear down the old chicken coop. And he used a rubber tire bobcat, and he trashed the lawn coming in and out, which works out for us perfect. Because what they want to do is they want to topsoil that back corner, plant grass, and in the far corner they want to do wood chips, which I measured it out. It's like 5 yards of wood chips. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just drop some topsoil in the back there. That's why I brought the wheelbarrow. So I can't get the truck too far back here. Where did we dump the truck the last time, remember? Was it through the gate and just right there?
There was no gate, remember?
Oh yeah, there was no fence, there was no gate. But where did we dump it with the loads? We dumped them right there, right?
Probably about where I'm standing. Because this chicken coop wasn't here.
Yeah, that chicken coop wasn't there.
Yeah, there was a pile of dirt where we found those little snakes.
I love these jobs because they pay really good. No one wants to do them because they're terrified of, you know, wrecking the yard. So they'll wheelbarrow everything into the yard, and then they will have to charge a fortune. So we can still do the same thing. It's just, you know, I'll get the Hydroseeder when we're done, put Hydroseed starter in it, take a little bit of with some gloves, the new area back there, I'll throw the regular 19 starter out, but then I'll load the Hydroseeder with the Hydroseed starter, and I'll overseed this the whole way out, since the contractor who built the chicken coop was nice enough to mess the lawn up for us. He did us a huge favor because we didn't trash it, but we get to be the heroes and fix it. And then I'll show you real quick, walk through here. Normally I didn't film this last year because there was a lot of kids that were at this house, and I don't like putting people's kids on the internet. So this was all woods right up to the house. So I dug this whole stone area. I dug it out. Then it was a hill and it went up. So I made it so it comes down a little bit, a little transition. And because here's the thing, they wanted to keep this tree and that tree, which means you can't dig out the embankment. You can, and you know, and then lower the tree down, but there's utilities that run through there, so this works out fine. And then we cleared all of this right up to the road. It was all woods. And I actually had someone else hydroseed this job before I built my Hydroseeder. And it's not too bad in there, but here's the thing. They told me they're not going to water it. They're not into fancy grass. They told me whatever it does. So some people just don't want to take care of it, and they'll tell you straight up, I don't care as long as I don't have. I mean, it's not too bad. But yeah, we built this bluestone driveway. It's sitting on, I'd say, if I remember correctly, because he said he was going to park stuff here for a while, I think there's like 8 inches to a foot of recycled asphalt compacted underneath here, and then there's like about 3 inches of bluestone. You don't want to go any thicker because then you can't drive in it. It's like the runaway truck ramps on the highway. That stuff's like a foot thick stone where the truck sinks into it. A lot of people don't know that. When it comes to stone, thicker is not better. So anyways, that's what we're doing here, and it is a repeat customer of ours, and we do get a lot of referrals from this customer to other projects. So even though it's not the biggest project in the world, it's perfect for us. So stay tuned. I'll go get rid of this trailer. I think we might leave the trailer here, but we're gonna have to get cones, put up some cones here. Maybe I'll move the trailer over more, and then we're gonna go get wood chips. I want to get the wood chips put in place first back there, because I like to work from the farthest point, and it's supposed to be 80 degrees today, but I like to work from the farthest point in the yard out, farthest point in the project out. That way you don't have to go back over what you already did. And we got our cooler full of ice and water. Alright, too much talking. Let's get to work. Why I wanted to do the wood chips first before we start bringing in the loam, because it sticks to the bucket. But this is from the last job. That's a uniform chip, log chip. There's no stringiness in it and everything, because they run straight chips through it. And the amount, I know the guy personally who sells these and chips these. You get better chips from a drum chipper than my disc chipper, because you're chipping off the butt of the log, whereas the disc chipper chops it from the side. So my chips, you get really long, stringy stuff. Now, if you have a really sharp set of knives on the disc chipper and you run just straight logs, you can get the same nice uniform chip. But these are log chips. There's no brush. it. See how the arm is up? And I'm coming in and out of here? That's why I won't own a Caterpillar or a John Deere. You can't do this. The arms have to be down with the machine. Either Kubota or Takeuchi because of the excavator door. And honestly, I have no interest in John Deere Cat or Bobcat strictly because of the door. It makes a world of difference. Okay, so I put that camper thing, not camper, what is it, a Jeep top back. We wood chipped under there, down there, with these nice log chips. Did a straight line from that post down to that corner, and that takes care of that. I wanted to get that done first, so we're not driving and spilling chips, although that worked out pretty good with the asphalt chutes. I do it all the time. Now, somebody might be asking, Steve, why don't you just drive in here with the truck? You know, you drove over the front grass to that point. Why didn't you just drive the rest of the way in? Well, reason being is because the leach field is right over there, and this septic is Mass Title V septic, and I have seen the as-built the last time I was here, and I know for a fact that I don't want to drive over it with the truck. However, the machine has 18-inch wide tracks with 4 pounds to square inch of ground pressure, and there's a company that I used to work for. They used to sub me out to, they only owned an excavator, so I would backfill a lot of their leach field and septic systems. Alright, it was hot out. I had to take them boots off. I was getting rash on my feet. Since we're not going to run any equipment, I'm going to wear my sneakers. Now, while I was having lunch, I filled the tank to the correct amount per calculations. And I don't have my paper with me, but I ended up using 2 bags of the pellets. They're in there mixing now. And I'm gonna put the seed in next. And then I'm gonna let the starter go last. And I think this design here, I'm not getting close because it's really loud, but I got the upgrade that I made on the Hydroseeder is I got a 2-inch going into that foot, blowing across the bottom of the tank, a 2-inch going to the middle foot, blowing across the tank, and I wanted to skip that because I thought maybe that 3rd foot, because I thought it was too close to the suction, it would interfere. I'm gonna end up having to put another one in there. I'm getting stuff stuck in there, and you can see my broomstick handle dancing around in there. I use that to break up the stuff that gets stuck in the feet. The pellets and everything are kind of heavy, so they follow the bottom and they get stuck in the foot. I made this thing, so, you know, it's a work in progress. However, I put valves on them so I can just isolate. So if I put the 3rd one in the front foot, I can alternate, you know, blast the stuff on the bottom of the front, shut that valve, blast the middle, shut that valve, back and forth, back and forth. That way I got maximum mixture, because it's not really the proper tank for Hydroseeder. It's just, I got it used in town. They wanted like $2 grand for the tank. And then they couldn't tell me a price on shipping. I got this one for 450 bucks. So, I mean, it is what it is. Oh, my favorite lady's home. What? Can't even see you. It's just a black window. What are you doing? She doesn't like YouTube. She's shy. You shy? She hates it. Anyways, let me mix this. I'm gonna put the seed in next, and then we're gonna go over and spray that job. See, sometimes the stuff gets stuck in the front foot. Heavy stuff. I'm gonna put another jet in the foot, 3rd foot, because I can reach with this pole, the back, and I can feel it. There's nothing on the floor. Hear it? I put the seed in last, hoping it won't float, because they have a problem with the seed floating sometimes. And I still think there's a ball. I think there's leftover tack in here from when I was using the other setup. I can feel it. It's like a clump. There it goes. I heard it just get sucked in. Now I know there's going to be somebody out there that's going to say, oh geez, that's a lot of work. It's really not. Here's the thing, the money that you make with this versus the money that a new one like my neighbor bought, he was telling me the cost of his. I don't wanna pay that. He's a much bigger company than me. He can justify it. I personally can't. He's well known for hydroseeding. Like everybody around here uses him, even other landscapers. Actually, I use him if I got something, but I don't do big stuff. No. See, look how long that is. And this tank, because this tank was used, look at this. It got. It already had holes in it. Normally guys will mix this on the job. We discovered that the sloshing of the truck driving mixes the seed better because it floats on top sometimes. You can see it. See how the seed sometimes floats on the top? As soon as the seed gets real wet, and then all of a sudden the paper stuff will start sticking to it, it'll drag it back down. Alright guys, takes two people, two healthy, strong individuals to drag this hose, because there's 200 feet of it, and it's heavy, like crazy heavy. Listen, turn your phone on, get your phone, put your earbuds in.
Haha. Heck yeah.
What I want you to do is I want you to shut the front valve.
Okay.
Which I
Don't tell me that. I'm a little focused on the fact that we're doing AirPod walkie-talkie.
AirPod walkie-talkie, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, call me. Oh, I gotta answer, huh?
Yeah.
Sucks being stupid. Can you hear me?
Haha.
Okay. You gotta open. Why am I still yelling at you as you're walking away? Okay guys, tank is empty. There's a little bit on the bottom, but I'm gonna take it home, wash it out. I don't like to leave it in there. Hose is rolled up. 200 feet of hose. We hydroseeded, overseeded the tire marks from the demo guys, Bobcat, and then from our track Takeuchi. The only thing of it is you see where we dragged this? We should like rake this a little, no? Oh no, there's plenty of seed in it and stuff. It's just mushed in. Alright. I'm not worried about it. They're gonna mess it up closing the gate anyways. I'm gonna mess it up. There's a crap load of seed in it. I'll put, 50 something, 50 pounds. But, mush mush. Everybody thinks that you can't walk over this after, and that's just ridiculous. I walk all over grass seed till it starts to come up. Until the grass starts to come up, I'm always walking over it. How's this gate go? See, look at the gate. I'm trying to lift it, but what in the Ernest P world? Maybe the same guy that took down the well, I guess that's it. I mean, it's latched. Whatever. So these are my Hydroseed sneakers. So, we'll see what happens. Now, it's late. I'm hungry. My wife's got me on this keto diet, so what do you say we go home and see what kind of weird thing we got fed tonight? Catch you on the next one. What am I trying to say here?
I don't know.
He doesn't know.
No, you lost me at,
I lost you at,
Yeah.
Yeah, I lost me at,